Visionaries, welcome back. If you don't know what a visionary is, chances are this is your first time to the planet or you've been back and you have not subscribed. So if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. We love to have you here on this planet sharing with us. Whichever way to go. I think it might be this way. I don't know. But please do subscribe. And I thank you for coming back. This time I wanted to talk to you guys because I was trying to give a little style, a little texture to my hair, and I guess in my 7 years of having locks, I am starting to be very tender-headed. Before I had perm, back before the end when my hair was virgin hair, little girl, 6, 7, 8, I grew out of my tender headedness because my aunt would braid my hair and she was like, heavy handed with it and got everything really tight, really neat. And, I couldn't close my eyes for 2, 3 days while the cornrows was loosening up and all of that. So, thought, going through all of that I just had, a tougher scalp or whatever. But I, let me just take a moment because is bringing back bad memories of the excruciating pain I was in. Okay, it wasn't excruciating. It's not like childbirth or anything. But it hurt like my scalp. Like it was pulling, tugging, like every little hair on my head seemed like it was extra super tight because what I did was do some Bantu knots so that when I took the Bantu knots out of have the soft curl, and I probably was only able to keep the Bantu knots in my head for maybe 3 or 4 hours, then I couldn't take it anymore. So I got up that morning, spritzed my hair with some water, and dampened as I needed to do. Took the hair in sections. So as you guys know from my previous lock video, I have 88 locks in each, about this many, and they were wet and twisted them all the way to the end, and then they started spiraling down onto themselves, and they were firm up enough and tight enough that when you continue to wrap them around, they just stayed. I didn't need any clips, any pins, any of that. So and then I was thought that I was being mindful of the tightness of it so that so it wouldn't feel like a torture device all over my head. But as they started drying, setting, it started getting like tighter and tighter and tighter. It was like, I don't know, my scalp was like this, so I didn't have a fresh retwist. And then on top of that, doing the Bantu knots or anything, I thought that, I was keeping it pretty loose, but guess not. So after 3 or 4 hours of that tightness, especially around the edges of my hair, just felt like it was pulling all over the place. I took them down. Now it was a cute style, like the soft curls were in there, and if I would have left them in there for a day or whatever, and got up the next day and let them loose, they would have been even more tight and nice curls and all of that. And it was a very cute look, but I don't know if I can sustain through the discomfort of that just to have curly hair. So maybe I'll have to do the pipe cleaners or something else next time. You guys let me know what you think. What's your go-to method to get texture into things, or maybe do a braid out? I would like more of a spiral curly look than the crinkle wavy. So if there's a way to do that, again, if the pipe cleaners work better, but something that's not going to tug on the edges of my hair, I just can't take that kind of feeling, and I want to keep my edges. I don't want to, have issues like some of us have encountered with getting things retwisted too tight or other things that pulls our edges out. I need to keep my edges, my baby hair, whatever you want to call it. So just let me know because I mean, I like putting styling in my hair, but anything that's going, I think you probably could see some, I guess a little bit of texture, trying to stay in the back there. But I did this like a week ago, so the any styling that it had, or curls or soft waves or whatever that it had, is completely gone. But I welcome your comments. Please let me know what works for you and what is not so uncomfortable that it's not worth the time and effort. And I will try it again. As I mentioned on other videos, I haven't colored my hair at all since I've had locks. I haven't really done updos and styling and all of that. So maybe I'm just being too fragile, and you just can't be tender-headed when you have locks, and I haven't gotten that yet. But I haven't done too much to my hair that way, to know that, it takes thick skin. You're just gonna have to get over the pain and look toward the result. So you guys tell me. But I don't do updos because the little bobby pin things poke my scalp and annoy the heck out of me, and makes my head itch so badly. Like I don't know, a million little bristles like poking at different spots in my head, and I'm like, it drives me crazy. So I end up taking it down. So that's why I don't pay a stylist to do my hair, because I end up wasting my money taking it down because it's uncomfortable to me. So you guys let me know. I will try some other things again if it's not uncomfortable, and be back to you with another update soon. I thank you for tuning in, and as always, appreciate you visiting this planet and bringing others to the planet to join us. We have over 180 visionaries now, so our community is growing. So again, thank you for that. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, be well and peace, family.